Hey folks, Mike here with the Long Shot at SHOT Show 2025 here in the Athlon booth, and I saw something that really piqued my interest, and I'm excited to learn that Athlon is launching a new chronograph based on Doppler radar. I have Dustin here, so please go ahead and tell us a little bit about the features and why you designed them that way, and
Sure.
why you think that you're excited to launch this in April.
Yeah, it'll be early April.
April. Okay, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, so chronographs, I've used about all of them, and they all have pros and cons. Even the Garmin has some cons, right? So what can we do better? What can we do differently? Magneto speed was great, but it changed your point of impact. Lab radar, it was missing shots. It was a bit of a struggle there, right? I used it for years. I loved it. The Garmin came out. It's pretty good.
Right.
But it can be better. So on our chronograph, what we've done, we've made the LCD screen larger. It gives you a larger font size. For one, just being able to read it, especially if you're at the bench and I'm behind the firing line, I want to see what you're doing.
Right.
See it from a distance. Maybe you got bad eyesight. That's okay. That's going to work for you. And then we've made it really intuitive. Your up and down buttons placed on the side.
Nice.
And then, as you can tell, we've got 5 buttons where a lot of folks have more or less. We want to keep it simple. If we're at the range shooting together and you shoot past me and it's not part of my data, we don't want to have to go backwards through a bunch of menus to delete a shot.
Right.
So with one button, we can hold that down, delete an errant shot out immediately. Fields, right now we're displaying min, max, and extreme spread. We can go through those fields pretty easy. The top field is manipulated by the center button. Deviation from average, kinetic energy, power factor, just your straight average for this session. Standard deviation, back to extreme spread.
Awesome.
This is going to connect to the Athlon Ballistics app that's coming out this week.
That's something I was really excited about.
Yeah.
To see that this feeds the muzzle velocity right into the app, and
it
you
does.
can use that to build your profiles and everything.
It does.
Right
So you've got your rifle. Your maybe my 308. I shoot 110 grain for coyotes. Shoot 154 for large game. Deer and the such. I'm going to be able to take every session and associate it to which bullet or rifle combination I want.
Nice.
That means years down the road when I want to reference, hey, what was I doing in December of 2 years ago? I can pull up that data, take a look at it real quick, and have a good idea of how that gun's going to perform in conditions, later on. Right.
Whereas in some of the other ones, you basically just have a text description of that shot string, and there's really nothing else to associate it to.
Exactly.
All that extra metadata, right?
You hit one button and share that to that bullet rifle profile combo. It's automatically updated. You're ready to go.
Very cool. I like it.
It's got a 6-hour battery life. It is chargeable via USB-C here on the side.
Okay.
So, if you're in dire straits, you forgot to charge it, or you've had a very long day at the range, you can plug in a power bank, plug it into the wall. We went with USB-C because everything is going USB-C.
Exactly.
Everyone's going to end up with that on their phone
For sure.
or something. So you've already got it.
I agree.
We're sticking with it.
And what's the price point? And I think this is probably the most exciting part.
Brace yourself.
Okay.
We're looking at $350.
$350. So every man can afford this.
Yes.
This is the people's chrono, but really feels like, can I call it that? I just made that up.
No, it's very good, right? Like Athlon, we've always took pride in producing very good optics for an affordable price.
Exactly.
We look at the hunting market. Hunters, they typically just take what's on the box, drop it on a BDC reticle. We want to keep people ethical. We want to make sure they have the best abilities possible. So bringing a chronograph at a price point that the typical hunter can afford, now they are able to take their hunting to the next level.
Right, and right into the app, so you should be able to know my deer's at 300 yards.
Yep.
Here's where I should hold. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it on the video. We'll demo on the channel once the app is launched. But you can see all the Athlon reticles in there.
Yes.
And get all your holds.
All of our reticles are in there. So once you've got your bullet and rifle set up, maybe you don't know how to read MOA or a mil, or maybe you want to know exactly what your BDC is. Touch on your reticle, blow it up, take a look at it, and see, okay, this is 300 yards, this is 325, so on and so forth. So.
Perfect. So we really, at 2025, we have no excuses to miss or be wounding animals out there.
That's right.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm really excited that you guys showed this to me. This is a really awesome product. We all thought once the Garmin Xero came out that was it, but seeing some of the features fixed or improved, and definitely the price point way down. That's pretty exciting. So we'll see if we can get our hands on this for the channel and do a more in-depth review out at the range. But thanks for sharing this with me today. We really appreciate
Anytime.
it.
Thank
All right,
you.
good luck on the launches here.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you.